Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Game for Days, back once again, and I thought this would be a pretty cool video to make. I thought it would be fun to take a trip down memory lane. For those of you who don't know, Journey is finally available on PS4, and obviously it's cross-buy, so if you've purchased it on PS3 previously, you can go ahead and download it for free and fire it up on PS4. And I thought I would just fire it up here, and it's been, I would say, I don't know, a year or two. It's probably been closer to 2 years since I've played it. And really just talk and ramble and what I think about really one of the greatest games of last generation. That's not even hyperbole. At least in my opinion, this game probably my top 5 of last generation. I would definitely say top 10 for sure, but probably closer to top 5. I remember I was a fan of Flower and Flow on PS3. They were pretty fun games for what they were. Like, they weren't incredible games for me, but I did quite enjoy them. And I remember I was following Journey closely, and when I finally got around to picking it up, I picked it up day one. I was blown away. I was absolutely blown away. I'm sure, like most people, I finished it in one sitting because it is a short game. It's only a couple hours, and if even that, if even 2 hours. But I was just floored. I was floored. I mean, I didn't take my eyes off the screen once. It was just such an experience, such a gaming experience that I will never forget. And I remember I played through it. Beat it immediately, and I must have played through the damn thing 5 more times, like back to back to back to back. I mean, I just kept going through it over and over and beating it, meeting new people out here in the desert, in the world. I mean, honestly, I couldn't put the game down, and I really do think this game has had quite an impact for me, gaming wise. Not even kidding. Like, it really has stuck with me all these years, and it's just such a phenomenal masterpiece. Everything about this game it's basically perfection. I mean, you can't find anything wrong about this game, at least in my opinion. I can't. If you were to say, hey, what flaws are there in Journey, I'd be like, there are no flaws. I mean, the game, it is perfection. I mean, it's game design. It's like the pinnacle of game design, you know what I'm saying? It's simplistic, but everything, it's like simplistic yet deep. All the game mechanics are just so well thought out. It's very organic. Everything comes together in such a like cohesive way that just it's perfect. I mean, it's perfect. And yeah, looking at it here on PS4, it is gorgeous. I mean, it really is gorgeous. The 1080p 60 frames really looks nice. For Journey. And Journey was one of the best looking games too of last generation, in my opinion. Obviously not just talking about, oh yeah, you can do the bubble. Yeah, I'm slowly remembering now. It's probably been about 2 years since I've played it. So, and I pretty much, when I first got it, I played it over and over and over, and then I put it down. I never really revisited it, because I just played it so much. What was I saying about what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was saying how it was one of the best looking games of last gen, not from a sheer graphical horsepower standpoint. See that hieroglyphic over there? I have to go get that to upgrade my cape. Not from a graphical horsepower standpoint, but from an art direction standpoint. I mean, it's definitely one of those games that you have to play to understand. It's not like someone will be like, what's Journey about? I mean, you can't describe, you can't just be like, oh, well, you fly around a desert. I mean, it's so much more to it. You have to get the controller in your hands, and you have to experience everything it has to offer. Where is that hieroglyphic? There it is. See, and then it upgrades the tail on your cape so you can fly longer. Literally, it is a fucking magical experience. It's absolutely magical. It is. I mean, just playing through it right now for the first time in years is just. It's like almost surreal. Remembering how much of an impact this game had on me. Just phenomenal. It looks beautiful in 1080p 60, by the way. Yeah, I can't wait to go through this and finish it. I wonder who I'll run into out here in the desert online. That was really one of the most fun aspects about it. You never know who you'd run into, you know, and make friends with out in the desert. And then if like you met somebody in the desert early in the game and then ended up beating the game with that same person, I mean, it's just so incredible gaming experience. So I can't wait to beat this once again. That's all I gotta say. I'm gonna shut this off now and experience once again one of the greatest games of last generation. So if you bought it on PS3, do yourself a favor, go pick it up on PS4. Appreciate the game all over again, you know, the masterpiece. If you've never played it, then I highly recommend that you go purchase it right now and experience one of the greatest games. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. Have a great one, guys. Bye-bye.